Oh, here's some letters from people overseas, specifically England. This section's called English Cunts. Hey, Bill, so you thought my last email wasn't good enough for your podcast? I hold no grudges. It's a recession, and you want to keep it all American. Fair play. So let's keep up the theme from your last one and attempt to get a mention. Shameless whoring of myself here. You say baseball jumped the shark. Let me tell you something. Coming from the nation that pretty much invented all major sports except the Olympics, Great Britain. You know, I like to consider myself knowledgeable about sports. Exactly what sports did you create? What sports did you create? Are you going to do the rugby thing and then rugby developed into football? I'll give you that one, that was the spawn of it. But you can't take credit for baseball. What do you say? That's cricket? You guys sit there with that fraternity paddle from some horrific night of hazing. You finally pulled it out of some freshman's ass, and now you're trying to hit a racquetball over to some guy from fucking India? Huh? What other sports have you guys invented? Basketball? You didn't invent that. I don't know what you guys invented, but you sure suck at all of them. You know, when was the last time you guys won a World Cup? You know what? That's a great fucking question. That's what you guys are known for. Soccer, right? And rugby. I like when those douchebags over in England they always try to say that football players are pussies because they wear like helmets and that type of shit. And then you watch a rugby game. Those guys are tough, but those guys would be hitting each other a lot fucking harder if they had pads on and shit, you know? I watched the game. Yeah, it's a bunch of guys fucking sticking their heads up each other's asses as they're kicking at a football. That's definitely, and you know what's funny is I never disrespect rugby. I look at it like, yeah, that's a tough sport and tough guys play that sport. I don't know why they always pick on football. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Dude, Ray Lewis would fuck up at least 5 of your rugby players by himself without pads. You got nobody in your fucking little pussy ass English rugby league that looks anything like Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis would destroy him. Jack Lambert. Why don't you bring me your famous fucking rugby guys and show me how those guys are hitting any harder than Lawrence Taylor? You're out of your fucking minds. Out of your fucking minds. Let's look up England. England World Cup victory. I'm going to make a guess, and I'm going to say it's somewhere. It's got to be the 1960s or before. England World Cup victory. The World Cup victory by England, 1966. There you go. I fucking knew it. I knew it was going to be back then, like when the Celtics were winning all their championships, right? Was Brazil not allowed in back then? Fucking padding your stats. I'm just fucking with you guys. I respect your sports, but what do you? Pretty much invented all major sports except the Olympics. Go fuck yourself. You guys didn't invent shit. You had a half-ass idea that we made tremendous. Is there any, you know what I mean? Like the greatest fucking soccer player of all time, is he from England? It's Pele. The Michael Jordan of soccer is not even from England. So why don't you guys dominate something on a world fucking level? What was the last time you guys had an athlete? Because I'll tell you right now, that good-looking son of a bitch for the LA Galaxy is not doing shit, and nobody gives a fuck about him over here. You can walk up and buy a ticket. All right? I went to an LA Galaxy fucking game. I parked right next to the guy. I didn't even recognize him. I asked him which way the fucking stadium was. The only reason why I knew he was on the fucking Galaxy is because he already had his fucking cleats on. All right? He can't wait to go back there. All right. The fuck, Beckham. All right, let me get back to this fucking thing. I think I come from some authority. Oh yeah, why don't you pat yourself on the back a little more, you English cunt? Here we go. Baseball always fucking sucked. No, it didn't. And I'll tell you why. It's a game suited for America like no other. Hours of time to kill between meaningful play. Meaningful for some reason is 2 words. Meaningful. Like, what is the meaning of the word? And I ate too much. I'm full. Meaningful is 1 word, you dumb cunt. Take the last L off the full and smash them together. Jesus, I hope that's right, or I just made an ass out of myself. Between meaningful play, allowing for the required TV advertising and selling of shit, overpriced food, and pour beer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? You don't have any advertising there? There's advertising all over there's advertising on the fucking ball in England. You know what? Maybe if you guys scored more than once every fucking 90 minutes, you know what I mean? You could stick some commercials in there. Jesus Christ. Soccer is like hockey without the skates and the scoring and the fighting and everything that makes it great. You ever see like a little sissy get tripped out during recess and he rolls around on the ground and makes such a big fucking deal out of it, you want to beat him with his own books? That's what like watching soccer is like. Every 5 seconds, these guys, they look like if Pau Gasol, if you could have like, 20 Pau Gasols all in the same fucking field, just bitching, moaning with that crybaby fucking face. That's what soccer is. See what you did, dude? I actually really enjoy the game, but you're attacking my shit, so now I got to attack yours. Minimal athleticism required. Yeah, dude, really? Hitting a baseball is one of the hardest things you'd ever do. Why don't you fucking brush your teeth and give it a chance at some point? You guys are swinging with that big fucking paddle. Oh, God. All right, let me go. You know, I would never make fun of the bicycle kick and act like that's a simple thing to do. Anyways, and before you come up with this stock, we'd like to see you face a 100-mile-an-hour curve. I just did that. That's hilarious. From insert drugged up goon here and then talk that shit. It's a game, not a sport. Like bowling is a game. No, it isn't. I can see, yeah, bowling's a game. It's just you standing there. If somebody was throwing the bowling ball at your head at 100 miles an hour and it was fucking changing speeds, then that would be a sport, okay? Or if you just held the ball like T-ball, you just hit it off a stand, then that would just be a game. I don't know. Athletes are people who actually move around for the majority of the sport. Cyclists, rowers, even soccer players cover around 10K per game. Oh, God. Really? Is that why they're all built like women? You know what your athletes look like in fucking England? They look like mannequins at the Gap. You know? I know we're fat over here, but we're more muscular too. You fucking pansies over there with your poor nutrition and your nationwide healthcare plan. Why don't you get some fucking protein in your diets? With your skinny ass fucking arms and your little legs running around, not being able to. You know why you can't use your fucking hands in soccer? Because you fags would break your wrists. All right, that was homophobic. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to say fag. Sorry, I just got worked up. Anyways, let's finish this. The game comes from an old English game of rounders, which was by and large a game of women. What the fuck is he talking about now? You know, I don't even give a shit anymore. While the real me were playing rugby and football? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you trying to say baseball was made up by a woman? Is that what you're trying to say? You know what I love? Everybody acts like they fucking hate America and they can't stop paying attention to us. I don't listen to any English douchebags podcast. You know? I don't know a fucking thing. All I know, Tony Blair. Tony Blair bitched up and fucking sent you guys, you know, got you guys into fucking Iraq too because he didn't have any balls. You know why? Because he plays soccer. Wow, that was really fucking mean. All right.